Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode. I'm Will, this is Retro Matt. He's actually been absent for the last little while, but he thought he'd kind of come along, tag along with me for what has been sorely been neglected as a NES pickups kind of video, and I picked up a lot of Nintendo games, like 30 plus. So I thought that maybe Retro Matt could be here, kind of give us some insight. Maybe we'll just talk about some of the few games. And you want to hand me off a couple of games just to get us going?
Sure. Legendary Wings.
Yeah, so Legendary Wings by Capcom, a very nice little shoot 'em up game. I don't know if you played too much of this game actually.
We did a little bit back in the day. We did.
Yeah, but it's really solid. It's very tough. It's a 2-player co-op shoot 'em up, which is kind of a rarity on the NES. So yeah, Legendary Wings. Next up.
Okay. Next up, we got Little League Championship Series by SNK.
Yeah. So actually, you haven't seen me play this game yet.
I haven't
but
seen it.
This is like this is an SNK game, so it uses the Baseball Stars engine.
Oh, nice.
With Little League team, and you can play like different teams. You can play a Canadian team, a team from Canada, and they actually rock in this game too. They're really good. They're a really strong team. So actually, really surprised me. I didn't think it was going to be a very good game, but it actually is a really cool game. So
well, if it's anything like Baseball Stars was,
it's exactly like it. It's the same engine.
I love that.
This is actually Top Gun, the second mission. This is the sequel to Top Gun. Really cool little game, actually. A lot of people shit on Top Gun, but I really like Top Gun.
What do we got? Sunsoft Spy Hunter.
Yeah, we didn't play too much of Spy Hunter. We played Super Spy Hunter, which is a kick-ass game. This is like a top-down, kind of like your James Bond in a sports car and it turns into a boat and all that kind of stuff. And it's really cool because you get like oil slicks and smoke screens, and that's how you like defeat enemies. You can bump them off the road. It's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We have Trojan.
Trojan is a game I just recently picked up from by Capcom, and it's one of the original Challenger series, which is a game, like a little series released in like '86 to about '88 that Capcom churned out, and it was 7 games, and they're really tough. Ghosts and Goblins is in this series, as well as Mega Man 1, Section Z or Z. Gunsmoke's in there, yeah. Anything with the red-blue grid, yeah. So, yeah, Trojan's a really fun game. Okay, so what's up next?
Next we have Muscle.
Muscle, off the popular little rubber toys from the 80s. Yeah. We had a lot of those little guys actually, from the little capsules and all that. But yeah, Tag Team Match Muscle. It's not a very good game, came out in '86, but you know what? It's got finishing maneuvers and all that, which is something to say because not a lot of the WWF games don't even have finishing moves.
That's true. But
Muscle does. So I kind of like it actually. It's got its own little thing going on, but yeah, it's Muscle.
It's too bad because the anime was so good. In the 80s.
Oh, yeah. It was sweet.
Oh yeah, I love it. Next we have Xevious.
Xevious. Remember Uncle Mark had this game, eh?
Is that Xevious?
That's Xevious. We borrowed it from him.
Xevious.
You know what? I didn't like Xevious as a kid, but Xevious is actually I like it now. It's really hard. It's bare bones. I mean, you only get your regular shot, and you get a bomb, and that hits the ground, and it's really bare bones. But I'm kind of warming up to Xevious.
Next we have Raid on Bungling Bay.
Yeah, Bungling Bay. It's just a bungle of a game. That's all I want to say about it. It's not very good. It's a top-down helicopter shooter. No.
We got Air Fortress.
Yeah, from HAL Laboratories, Air Fortress.
Oh, HAL.
Yeah, HAL Laboratories. Yeah,
Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby. Same makers of Kirby. You think Nintendo, created Kirby, but it was actually HAL Laboratories. And Nintendo HAL are like best buddies now.
Yeah.
So they have been for a long time. But yeah, Air Fortress is one of their nice little releases on the Nintendo. It's like not top down, but it's like a side view shoot 'em up, mixed in with like a maze-like game where you control your little astronaut guy, and you gotta guide him through each fortress, and you gotta blow it up within a certain time limit.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun. It's
kind of
cool.
like a unique concept for the time.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Next, Mach Rider.
Mach Rider. It's one of the programmable series games, Mach Rider. It's okay. Yeah, once you hit the power off switch, you lose all your saved up data and all your tracks are gone.
Yeah.
It's not a bad game. It's a launch title, so what can you say? It's a nice little racing motorcycle game.
Next, we have Rocket Ranger.
You know what Rocket Ranger is? It was from, it's pretty popular on the computer. Mm-hmm. Like I think it's the C64 and some other ones. I'm not too familiar with computers.
Yeah.
or computer lingo, or I know a lot of you guys are gonna bust my chops for that, but it's true. But I think it was also on the TurboGrafx 16. Anyways, Rocket Ranger, it's nice. It's actually a pretty cool looking game. It's a lot better than the Rocketeer, which I briefly played, and it's not that good. So Rocket Ranger.
Next we have Wheel of Fortune Family Edition.
Yeah, they actually, there was 3 Wheel of Fortune games on the Nintendo?
I heard there was, yeah.
Yeah, the last one I need to get is the hardest one to get, is the one with featuring Vanna White. But I like the little Wheel of Fortune games. It's like a guilty pleasure. It's fun. It's just, I don't know. It's Wheel of Fortune. I like those games.
Speaking of which, Wheel of Fortune, all new Junior Edition.
Yeah, the Junior Edition. It's Wheel of Fortune. It's like the other games. It's just they changed up the puzzles and all that. I like it. I like it.
Okay, we got The Simpsons Bart versus the World.
Yeah, it's not very good. It's an acclaimed game. We played this actually back in the day. Uncle Mark had this, didn't he?
He did.
Bart versus the World?
Yeah, he had it.
It was pretty frustrating back then.
Yeah. Well, we had Bart versus the Space Mutants, which is difficult enough.
Yeah, I think that one's a lot better than this one.
Yeah,
Bart versus the World. You go to different places. You go to Hollywood, you go to Egypt, you go to the North Pole or the South Pole, whichever one, in China and whatever.
Wasn't that the beginning where Bart sends in a picture, and whoever won, like on the Curse of the Clown show?
I didn't remember that.
And well, that's the one thing I remember about this game. And then pretty much whoever won the contest by drawing a picture or whatever, got a trip around the world or something.
That's basically
they just picked Bart's.
Yeah, because Mr. Burns wanted to kill the Simpsons. And it's just the shittiest thing.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I know.
There's a third one. There's a third one. It's like Bartman and Radioactive Man or something like that versus whatever.
Bartman and Radioactive Man versus something.
Whatever. Yeah. But that's probably the rarest of the 3. And I never played that. I've seen it in a Blockbuster.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yes. Back
way back.
It was a Blockbuster back then. Yeah. Anyways. But the next one we had is Ski or Die. Not Skate or Die, but Ski.
Yeah, we played a lot of Skate or Die 1. I just finished Skate or Die 2. That was by EA. This one's by EA as well. Ski or Die is actually a lot of fun. And I remember we used to go to a friend's place.
Yeah.
Remember Will Martin?
Oh, yeah.
He had this on his computer.
Yeah, on his computer.
Yeah, I remember the snowball stage where you chuck snowballs at everybody and the polar bears and all that. It was really cool. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad I have this now in my collection.
Yeah,
I was stunned. I couldn't believe I found Ski or Die. Most of these games I picked up at the pawn shop, by the way. But
next we have Demon Sword. With the Duster Sleeve.
Well, yeah, a little Duster Sleeve. But Demon Sword, I actually have not played this game yet, so I don't know. I think it's a platformer. I know that. It's like Conan the Barbarian. You got a sword and you got to do different things, but it may not be good. It may be just mediocre. That's what I'm thinking. It's mediocre. I don't know.
Next up, Heavy Barrel.
Heavy Barrel. The really bad synthesis. Heavy Barrel. Heavy Barrel by Daddy East. It's actually pretty good. It's a 2-player run and gun kind of game. Kind of like top-down view and Super C. Yeah. In those different stages of the top-down view.
We played a few nights ago with. We only got to what, 3rd level, 4th level?
3rd or 4th level. It's tricky. When you figure the patterns, I just beat it in 1 player, and when you figure the patterns, it's pretty easy. But Heavy Barrel is a good game. Good 2-player co-op game.
Next up, we have Athena.
Yeah, you can get I got this really cheap. By SNK. Let's just say it's better than the Card Warriors, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Card Warriors fucking sucks. I hate that series. It should rot in fucking hell. But Athena, I hate it. I fucking hate it. I wanted to like it so bad because I like Guerrilla War. Guerrilla War is fucking awesome, but Card Warriors just that sucks the big one.
What about Athena?
Athena is a nice little platforming game. There's a lot of screen flicker. It doesn't look the prettiest, but I actually like it. It's I don't know. Those that play it know what it's about.
The Adventures of Bayou Billy.
Yeah. The Adventures of Bayou Billy.
You gotta save Annabelle. It's Annabelle, yeah?
Yeah, it's Annabelle. Konami, yeah, it's a tough game. It's very tough. It's very unfair. Maybe that's why people shit on it so much, but my buddy Retro Snow, Bracy, he did a review on this game. He did the review on the Famicom game called Mad City or Mad World. I think it's Mad City. Yeah. They toned down when they created it in Japan, obviously. It's a lot easier than this. They actually cranked up the difficulty in this game. So I think it's Mad City.
It's too bad because I like the premise of Bayou Billy a lot.
There's a light gun game.
Yeah. The driving part.
The driving,
portion,
it's like Rad Racer,
the beat 'em up
like
portion.
Yeah, but it's just so difficult.
Yeah,
it's very unfair.
Yeah. But I do enjoy the cutscenes.
Yeah, it's good.
It's very good.
Yeah.